Hi there.
I'm Nick Ahrens with ADS.
Hey Nick, I'm Jen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Come
you,
on
Jen.
in, have a seat.
Well, thank you. Is it all right that I have my phone out? I realize your time's important, so I have a timer going.
Yeah,
so
we're busy. I appreciate that.
I'm going to try to be brief.
Okay,
so
no problem.
You said your name is Jen.
Yes.
And what's your role here with the company?
So I am in purchasing and procurement, and I'm actually filling in for Tiffany.
Okay.
She's on maternity leave.
Okay.
So I'm basically playing Tiffany, and boy, does that woman do a lot. I'm kind of figuring out what she does. So.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's nice to have valuable assets. So you said, I'm sorry, one more time. You said purchasing and
procurement.
Procurement.
Yep.
Okay.
All the same.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, is there anybody else that should be in on this meeting? Are you authorized to make some decisions? Will you be the direct contact with Tiffany then?
Yeah, I'll definitely be the one who's making any decision that Tiffany would do if she was here.
Okay.
As far as any big buys or anything like that, there's a couple other of our big wigs I got to get involved.
Okay.
But I definitely can go to them with information and get us moving.
Okay, sounds good. And hopefully today I can provide you with some information that you can take back with them if this is a relationship that you say will go forward.
Yeah.
But for today's agenda, just kind of to give you a layout of what I plan to do, I'd like to learn more about your business.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to know about your objectives and who you do business with currently for your drainage systems. And maybe, if you're not satisfied with them, I'd like to see if we could fit as a better fit than we currently use. Does that sound all right? Is there anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, no, I think that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So I guess the first question I have here is who do you do business with currently for your drainage systems?
So we're purchasing from distribution. We have about 5 or 6 people that Tiffany has been working with. I'm not entirely sure if there was a strategy there or if it was just taking the lowest price, but we're very spread out. It's very segmented right now. So my job is to essentially consolidate that, get some better pricing, make sure we're not calling 10 different people. So It's really all over the map right now, but we definitely have suppliers for the product.
Okay, and you said you weren't sure on why you were doing business with 5 or 6, so that isn't limited geographically. It's not because it's more convenient to have different suppliers in certain regions or anything like that?
I'm not sure the rationale, to be quite honest with you. But
okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess, I realized we lost your business about a year ago.
Yeah.
And I guess I wasn't on the account, but your business is important to us. And I see this as a very big account to us. And I was just wondering, in the past, do you know why we lost the business?
I was honestly hoping you could tell me that. I think it was maybe when Tiffany was here. I actually work out of our Houston office, and I've been with the company for about 12 years, but I just came over to Nebraska just to help out with this project. I don't know. I was hoping maybe you could tell me that, why we decided to part ways pretty suddenly, it seemed. But I mean, I'm definitely interested in hearing what you have to say. And
okay. Yeah, no, I wasn't sure either. I guess I wasn't on this account, so I didn't know why we lost it. I mean, your guys' business is important to me.
And we did a lot together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And to me, it makes sense to do our business together, just seeing where our companies are in size-wise and geographically. I realize you guys are all across the nation and even globally, but I feel like we could meet your drainage needs across the country with how many offices we have in the different locations. But I actually have some literature for you here, if that would work. And this is my contact information on the back here. And feel free to contact me anytime. I'm available whenever. But if you want to take a look at that, I can look at that here with you as well. But I just think we would be a good fit together, given what you guys are doing and how big of a company you are.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we do drainage solutions. So anything with stormwater regarding storage of rainwater, we have storm tech cells.
Okay.
I would assume you're familiar with them.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. So we offer those, but also anything in regards to piping for drainage, we offer solutions to that, such as corrugated piping, anything for muck soils you see there, we have something in regards to that.
Yeah.
And erosion control, that's a big one I think you guys would go through as a construction company, given you are doing a lot of jobs, obviously, and I know there are some cities that require silt fences. So if nothing else, we offer silt fences, turf reinforcement mats, straw wattles, and erosion control blankets, depending on what city codes you have to follow. I feel like we could offer the products there that would be a good fit. But I mean, I try and find out more about you guys. Are you guys satisfied with the 5 or 6 employers that you currently have?
Honestly, not really.
Really?
Maybe Tiffany was. I'm probably being skeptical, but to me, it just seems like we're really segmenting our purchasing, and we could be getting much better pricing if we're consolidating shipments and suppliers and rebates. And so that's really what I'm trying to analyze right now, is kind of sort through how we've done things and come up with a better way. I honestly have kind of determined that I don't love distribution, that I really prefer manufacturing, just because we haven't done well with our distribution partners. So which end are you guys on? Distribution?
Manufacturing. Yep.
I think, sorry, people have been coming in my office all day long today. I can't get a little piece. Hey, sorry, I've got somebody in here.
I'm Nick Ahrens. What's your name?
Kevin Hunt.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. VP of supply chain here at Kiewit.
Really? Would you like to? I'm visiting with Jen here about our deals at ADS, and if you have a minute.
You're with ADS?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Wow, I wish I had known that. Jen, I don't know if you know the backstory of ADS or not, but if I had known that, I probably would have told you not to waste your time meeting with these folks today.
Why is that?
So, listen, I'm sure you're a nice fellow and everything, but about a year ago, we found out that there was some bribery and some other under-the-table stuff going on between one of your sales guys and our purchasing agent, which killed a long trust history that we had with your company. So he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened to your guy.
Yeah.
But we took care of that by saying we'd never do business with you guys again. So again, I apologize. I should have given you a heads up on this. I didn't know you were coming in. I apologize for.
I don't think either one of us knew the history, so that's
for
interesting
wasting
information.
your time as well.
Hey, I'm really apologetic of hearing that. I mean, I realize, in any company you run into that, and it's really down to a personal issue, not a business aspect. So if you'd like to pull up a chair, I'd love to talk with you about our company. I mean, I realize, again, it was a bad experience, but hopefully, if you took a second just to hear about us, maybe you could hear about the company rather than the person that you dealt with.
Yeah, listen, I appreciate it. It's probably still too soon for me to come back to you guys. I mean, we have developed new relationships with new suppliers.
Okay.
And I wouldn't feel comfortable just telling those guys to take a hike because a new guy just showed back up and says that everything's going to be great again.
Yep.
But like I said, I'm sure you're an outstanding young man and we'll do a great job. But for now, it's probably too soon.
Okay.
The fact that you're here, I'll let you continue a conversation with Jen. But from my point of view, I would have a hard time pulling the trigger and moving forward with you guys.
Understandable.
So,
and that's something tough to overcome. So I apologize that you've had a bad experience with our company. And again, if you'd like to visit sometime, I mean, I actually have a brochure here. It has my contact information, and maybe there's something that catches your eye, but it's at least a little bit about our company and about myself. And I hope I could clear up anything about our company in the future.
And I appreciate that. Like I said, I've been here for 25 years. We had a great relationship with you guys, and trust was broken. So for me, I'd have a hard time. But like I said, you're here. Finish your meeting with Jen, and I apologize.
Hey, no worries. I'll catch up with you right after the meeting. All right.
Thank you.
Well, that kind of clears up what we were talking about, I guess. So did you know anything about that?
I have not a clue.
Okay.
I must be the guy filming it for him.
Yeah.
So,
is he still there?
No, I assume our company would have let him go as I'm filming his role. I can imagine.
Gosh, that sounds pretty terrible.
Yeah, with our company policies, I don't think that's something we took lightly, especially losing your guys' business.
Yeah.
But I hope to continue presenting. I mean, I realize
Gosh,
that's
it makes
probably,
me nervous. I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's not the way things are going to go.
Yeah.
Me,
and I can reassure you, I mean, with me even being here, I would probably affirm that the gentleman was let go, and that's not what we're about as a company. Our company morals are higher than that, and I assume he was dealt with. I'm sorry. That's tough.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have one question cleared up for us. But I guess going forward here, is there anything you'd like to know about our company? Anything? I realize you probably have some concerns on your mind right now.
Yeah, I was just kind of wondering about the manufacturing versus the distribution and where you guys fall in that, and just kind of what the service is like.
Yeah, so I guess we would be direct. We would just be manufacturing the products for you guys. We would be able to make the products and we'd be able to deliver them. And we actually, on our customer service, we offer our layouts and our warranties and everything pretty clearly on our websites. Anything that you would need for installation guides, any of the specifications, they're all on our page there. And we have engineers for consultation on call. So if you call in, especially with your guys' prestige, we would make sure you got lined up with somebody who was knowledgeable about the products.
Yeah, that's interesting. I've been looking for a bit of guidance on a new national account project that I'm really focusing on for the next 6 weeks. And
really?
I've been going to some of our current suppliers, and I honestly have not been getting much support. It was more like, you want to place an order, end of conversation. So definitely, speaking with some engineers or maybe having you advise us would be interesting.
And my number's on there for a reason.
Yeah.
Feel free to call me at any time.
Okay.
I'm available. You guys, again, are a priority for me. And it kind of hurts to have you guys lost. I just know you guys were a good fit with us, and I apologize that something like that had happened in the past.
Yeah, man, that really rattles things. But so tell me how your pricing is, because I've been looking into some Chinese importers, and I mean, their stuff is dirt cheap, and my goal is to increase revenue, but I also want to really cut back on the costs this year. So how do you guys compare to people that are in your realm and imports? And
that's actually a good question. So I know we offer kind of a superior product. We take pride in what we build, and as a result, it is a little more spendy, but I think we're still competitive with the rest of the market, and we stand behind what we do. So I think the money that we could save in the long haul is our distribution centers across the country. And I think cutting down on shipping costs would get us to where we need to be price-wise. But that's kind of something I think maybe for a later date, if that's something you'd be interested in. But you said for a large nationwide account, is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, a national accounts program, and it's all sewage and drainage. It's all everything that you're talking about, which is interesting. So I kind of have 6 weeks to get it all together. So I'm really trying to lock down the supplier and kind of get that moving so that we can start bringing in the money. So.
Yeah, well, we'd love to be your supplier. I mean, if this is something you think is a good fit, we would love to be your supplier. We'd love to close the deal with you. And like I said, I would be your representative for consultation firsthand. I would be available to answer any questions that you have and give whatever knowledge I can, and whatever I don't know, I can get you in touch with the right people. So,
okay.
I mean, knowing that we had done business, this probably would make it a little easier to talk. But, but
exactly. Okay.
Is there any questions in that that you'd like clarified?
No, I think that's probably a lot of good information for now.
Okay. And there's no other questions you have about our company?
I think this is probably good. I'll just kind of get the info to the big guys and let them, take a look at it and see what they think.
Sounds good. And is there, I'm just trying to go over my notes here. Sorry.
Sure.
So have you had any quality issues with the dirt cheap products that you have bought?
Not so far.
Not so far? Okay. What do they offer for warranties?
I think it's something around a 25-year warranty.
Okay, we're pretty competitive with that. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, if you find any issues with our products and you can show me that it was an issue on our end, not yours, I will handle that personally. I will take it to the bigger accounts, and I will go to bat for you per se.
But, thank you. Safety is very important to us as a company, so we really focus on that. And
I noticed that. That's a big one for us too.
Yeah.
I noticed in your company motto, you guys say it's not hard to make safety a priority. So I respect
it's always number one. And same thing with good products and everything like that. So just, making it a little bit easier on the purchasing side of things, streamline it, get things in quicker. So.
Yep. Would you mind if I check the time? I apologize.
No problem.
We got about.
Are we on track?
Yeah, we got about 6 minutes here.
Okay.
So, in regards to the companies that you're currently dealing with, are you getting through to reps right now? Like company representatives, are you getting in touch with people who can give you answers, I guess? Yeah,
I definitely wish there was some more support on some of the projects that we're working on. We're kind of left out to figure it out on our own. And then particularly with me filling in for somebody who's been doing this for the last year and a half and, just got here last week to good old Texas. So I'm kind of just playing catch up. So I was looking for a bit more guidance on direction. And then especially going into this new project, we definitely want to make sure we're making the right decision and have the right specs for all the products and things like that.
Yeah, and like I said, in the brochure that you have there, we do offer the specs and we do offer installation guidances. And like I said, I can get you in touch with engineers that would know more than myself. I'm simply a sales representative, so I can give you the answers that I can get. But if nothing else, I can build the bridge to people that you need to get to.
Okay. So, I think that sounds good.
Yeah. So I guess moving forward, is there any any questions or concerns you have regarding our company?
I think that's probably enough from me, but I do know some of the other guys probably would have a few questions for you.
You know what? I have some pamphlets for them as well.
Okay.
How many do you think they need?
There's 3.
Perfect.
3 guys
I have
that
3.
kind of make the final decision.
Okay. Yep. I have 3 of them.
Okay, great.
So if you want to take these
Yeah,
back
that'd
to
be
them.
perfect. I'll give this to each one of them, and then if they have questions, they can just call you. Or
Yep.
Okay.
And my contact information, my phone number, and my email's on there. You can reach me by email.
Okay.
Feel free to call me anytime.
Okay.
And I'll definitely be in contact with you guys
Okay.
firsthand.
Yep, and you know how to find me, so if you have any questions, you can just give me a call as well.
Definitely. And could I get your contact information?
Sure.
Just to make sure?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you my direct line.
Okay.
It's 443
Okay.
333
Okay.
3333.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that's
Really easy to remember.
Yeah. And your email?
That is Jen
Okay.
at k.com.
K.com. Awesome.
Yep, keep it all nice and easy.
Yeah. Yeah. That is pretty simple. Awesome.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad that, I hope I cleared up some of the issues that we've had in the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can definitely dive into that and find out how our company represented him, if that would be of any comfort to you
Yeah, it
guys.
might be good to know just kind of what came of that.
Yeah, I can dive into that and find out and get back to you on that, because
Okay.
for me personally, that would be a cause of concern as well.
Yeah.
Just knowing what the company you're dealing with. But given our
Okay.
company policies and our mottos, I have full confidence that he was handled fairly.
Okay.
And
I'll
appropriately.
explain that to the guys too, and just let them know what you had to say today, and
Okay.
just kind of give them the information. Hopefully, I can do it as well as you. But I can give them the information you gave me today.
Well, and if nothing else, you guys can feel free to call me at any time. And actually, would you be comfortable having another meeting where we could sit down with you and Tiffany and actually talk prices and talk specs and figure out, what you need directly? Is that something that would?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
You might be able to explain some of these things a little bit better than I am. But it'll actually be with Mike, who's our CFO, because Tiffany's still out on maternity leave.
Okay.
But what if we did around this time next week? And, same day, same time, and
yeah. So 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
1 o'clock on, what would that be next week?
on next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Awesome.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll give this to them, but that'd be good for you to sit down with them as well. I think they'd like to hear what you have to say. So.
That'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate the opportunity to move forward with you guys.
Yes.
I appreciate you taking the time to visit with me today.
Of course. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, thank
I know
you.
you have a big territory that you're covering, so
Yeah, well, hopefully.
appreciate you making the trip out.
Yeah, hopefully moving forward we can do a fair amount of business.
Yes.
But awesome.
Very good. Okay.
Thank you again.
Very good to meet
It
you.
was nice to meet you.
Thank you
too.
very much and have a good day, and I'll see you next week.
You too.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.